Hello, so it is the 2nd of June and day 2 of my 30 days of singing. Now I'm going to try and keep this fairly brief, but today is Friday, and as I said yesterday during my video, as part of the Virtually Vocalese group, it's Fess Up Friday, and I'm pleased to report that actually as I've been recording this is the second attempt, I've been having a conversation with one of the singers who's actually been brave enough to put some of her video up, and we've been having a discussion. I mean, the great thing about doing this online like this is that, you know, we're many miles apart, but I can be right there for her as she's learning how to sing. Another great thing that happened today was, out of the blue, somebody that I've had a lot of experience of teaching in the past popped up out of the blue. So Suze, lovely to hear from you today. So if you watch this video, I am really pleased that you have popped up, because for some reason I've been thinking about you of late, and there you are, and it's great to hear from you and to know that you're still thinking about your singing. So, you know, my job as a kind of vocal mentor, this online setup has really enabled me to spread it further and further and further. In fact, later on today, I will be teaching Carolyn, who lives in Sweden. We'll be doing an online one-to-one session. She's been having lessons since last September, and she's just got to that very happy place where a lot of our work that we've been doing with her voice is starting to really pay off in dividends, because she's starting to, I believe in teaching from the inside out, and she is now starting to get the feeling of this connection when you sing well and use your voice well. And so that's really exciting. On Facebook, this is Sophie here, and she had to post her video yesterday. I've listened to what she's been doing, and I'm a bit curious. So because I'm in the study and I'm watching these videos, I use a virtual piano. There it is, I've just got it up on the screen. I really like this because I like the sound. It sounds genuine and good. So I wanted to work out just exactly where Sophie was pitching some of these exercises that she's doing for herself. This is really an exciting kind of time to teach singing, because I don't know what lots of people often think that when you have singing lessons, it's all about going to your teacher's house and going through your songs, rehearsing them if you like. And I don't think that's necessarily the way to think of it. You do a lot of work on your own when you're learning how to sing, and by doing it online like this, I can give my students support at any point. They can send me a question and I can support them. Or like today, I'm listening to recordings and watching them and sort of getting a much better idea as to the real insecurities or issues that they might be having when they're on their own. When students are at home on their own, it's not necessarily the same as when they're in the studio or with me one-to-one. And it's very easy as a teacher to make kind of like assumptions that my interpretation of something quite basic and simple won't be the same as somebody else who maybe is just starting out. And so it's good to see their interpretation of what they perceive to be a problem with their singing. So it's really exciting, and even though it's online and you'd think that it would be really difficult, I find teaching online very, very accessible, very, very easy to implement good teaching techniques. And I've been doing it since, I realised as checking this morning, I've been doing it since 2013. Started then with one young man. I'm still teaching him, and he's just going through his GCSE exams and has done one ABRSM exam with me via doing it online. He lives in Derbyshire and I live down in Hampshire, so we've been able to sort it out, and he did pass his exam with a distinction, which we were really pleased with. One of the most gratifying things about this setup by teaching online and having this online group is that I can truly deliver value to each individual, because I get a chance to really think about it and look for specific points that will help them the most. So yeah, really interesting. It's apart from the technology and the learning curve that you have to kind of go through to access all of these these advances in technology. Very gratifying indeed, and I wish I'd had some of this in all my years of going up and down to London having lessons with my vocal coach. Anyway, that's day 2 of 30 days of singing. It's interesting. Anyway, more tomorrow. Bye for now.